You're watching SportsFource Extra on KTIV.
Welcome back, folks. Tell you what, it's time for us to head into Irvin's favorite state, the Cornhusker State. So, everyone's favorite Nebraskan, what do we got from your homeland tonight?
We have plenty of great matchups from the high school basketball teams in the area, and we begin in Bancroft. It's the 7th-ranked Bancroft Rosalie Panthers in a tiff with the Tacoma Hermit Tigers. We pick up at the start of the second quarter here, and the Panthers, they're leading the drive here, and they get it down to Samuel Dick. He gets the layup to go. Just a little later on, Bancroft Rosalie looking to add to their lead, and again, it's Dick once again putting the ball in the hoop, this time from well beyond the arc, and it's just more action from the Panthers in the second. They get another three to fall, this one from the top of the key, courtesy of Drake Porter, and the Panthers, they do some damage on the break here as Braylon Wagner, he gets the layup to go, and the Panthers, they go on to win this one 71-50. And the 5th-ranked Panther girls looking for their 4th straight win. And boy, are they off to a great start, leading 30-0, and they grow their lead even larger as Addison James drills the triple right there. Bancroft Rosalie not done putting up points, though, as they get the steal, and Bailey Murphy, she's going coast to coast for the lay-in. 36-0 after that one in the second quarter, and the defense comes up big once again for the Panthers. This time they get the transition bucket at the rack from Brooklyn Monroy, and Bancroft Rosalie, they go right back to the low block. This time the first shot's offline from Jaya Snyder, but she corrals the offensive board, gets the putback to go. The Panthers, they win this one 56-9.
All right, let's head out to the reservation. Winnebago welcoming Winside to town, but tell you what, first bucket of this matchup belongs to the Indians. Tressa Big Bear gets into the paint and gets the layup to fall there for Bago. Bago will go right back to the paint, except this time, instead of Big Bear, it's Little Bear. Marley Little Bear. Well, she'll finish this layup here, and the Indians, they lead 4-0. Now, we've seen the damage Winnebago can do from the paint, but don't forget about their shooting ability. Danny Harlan makes the defense pay here with that triple. Now, the Wildcats, they're trying to claw their way back into this one early. Bridget Marotz comes down with the offensive rebound here, gets the putback to fall. The Winnebago just beat too much. They win this one 53-41. Same two teams going at it in the boys' game. Bago leading big in the second, and they'd get a steal in the first. Layup is offline, but Lavelle Smith comes up with a rebound, and the putback there for Bago. Indians defense coming up big once again. A great save from Rakeem Freebass. He'll get it up to Smith. Smith gets the layup to fall, and all momentum lies with Bago right now. This time, a little inside-out action for the Indians. Adrian Lapointe takes and makes the catch-and-shoot triple, and that damage from beyond the arc, it would continue. This time, it's a pass out from Caden Brownrigg to Freebass for the corner three, and the Indians, they win this one 70-24.
And the Walt Hill Blue Jays looking for their second win in a row, taking on the Flandreau Indians. Flandreau working with it this time. Some nice moves from Liddell Nash. He gets that one to go in right at the rack. The Blue Jays, they come back down the floor, and they're in trouble near the baseline, but they get it out to Carter Nunez, who splashes home this triple. And the Indians, they come back down with an answer of their own. This time it's Howard Shaw with the ISO ball and the close range bucket. But in this back and forth battle, the Blue Jays would not waver. They come up with a layup of their own. This time Nunez drives and finishes right at the rack. Walt Hill goes on to win this one 74-48. Flandreau girls and Walt Hill girls in action on the court now. And the Indians, they would get to work with an inbounds pass that leads to an immediate layup from Shaylee DeKellis. And the Blue Jays, well, they want to answer. They get the ball here in transition. They get it up the court with a beautiful pass to Kristen Wolf. She gets the layup to go. We got ourselves a back and forth fight right here. Again, Flandreau, they're doing some damage off the inbounds pass. This time, Natalie Goodshield, she comes up with the catch and shoot three for the Indians right there. But Walt Hill says, you know what? We can make a catch and shoot three off the inbounds too. Over in the corner, Brycelyn Grant drills the shot, and the Blue Jays, they pick up a win in this one, 72-30.
All right, back into Iowa. Cherokee boys team looking for its second win in a row as they battle ELC. Pick things up, Logan Stillwater season opening in the paint, dribbles in, rolls it right off his fingertips and in. Later on, ELC with it, they get it out to Sincere McMurray for the corner three. Landon Stillwater takes advantage of the height difference here though, drives into the lane. He'll get it to go. Later on, this is Jackson Paulsrud getting in on the action, creates the turnover, keeps control of the ball, goes coast to coast, gets the layup to fall as Cherokee They dominate this one, 76-41.